You make $60,000 a year. That's supposed to be good money, right? So why does your bank account still feel like it's gasping for air by the end of the month? Why does it feel like no matter how much you earn, you're still stuck in the same cycle? Bills, stress, repeat. And here's the scary part. It's not just you. Millions of people making $60,000, $70,000, even $100,000 a year that still feel broke. So what's going on? Because if it's not your income, then what is it? Stay with me, because by the end of this video, that you're going to see money in a completely different way. Part 1, the big lie. Let's get one thing straight. $60,000 a year sounds like a lot. But in reality, it's not what it used to be. Back in the early 2000s, $60,000 meant stability. Today, after taxes, that's closer to $45K take home. Now break that down. Rent $1,500 plus. Car payment $400. Insurance $200. Groceries $400, $600. Gas $150 plus. Subscriptions $50, $150. And just like that, your money is already spoken for before you even live your life. So no, you're not bad with money. You're just playing a game where the rules changed, but nobody told you. Part 2, lifestyle creep. Let me tell you about Jake. Jake got a raise. Went from $45,000 to $60,000. He thought, finally, I can breathe. So what did he do? Upgraded his apartment. Bought a newer car. Started eating out more. Got the latest iPhone. Nothing crazy, right? Just leveling up. But 6 months later, Jake felt just as broke as before. Why? Because of something called lifestyle creep. Every time you make more money, your lifestyle quietly upgrades with it. Not because you're reckless, but because your brain says, I deserve this, and you do deserve nice things. But here's the trap. Your expenses grow just as fast as your income. So you stay stuck, just at a higher level. Part 3, the psychology of feeling broke. Feeling broke isn't always about your bank account. It's about comparison. You're not comparing yourself to someone making minimum wage. You're comparing yourself to people on Instagram, coworkers who seem rich, friends buying homes. But here's what you don't see. Their debt, their stress, their fake lifestyle. People are financing a life they can't afford to impress people who don't care, and you're measuring yourself against that illusion. That's why you feel behind, not because you are, but because your reference point is broken. Part 4, where your money is actually going. Let's break this down real simple. Most people don't have a money problem. They have a visibility problem. You don't track your money, so it disappears. Think about this. $5 coffee, $150 per month. Random Amazon buys $200 a month. Eating out $300 to $500 per month. That's easily $600, $1,000 month gone. On things you barely remember. It's not the big purchases killing you. It's the small, invisible leaks. Money doesn't disappear overnight. It disappears quietly. Part 5, the debt trap. Now let's talk about the real killer, debt. Credit cards made it way too easy to live above your means. Swipe now, worry later, but later always comes. And when it does, now you're paying interest, minimum payments, stress. So even if you make $60K, a chunk of your income isn't yours anymore. It belongs to your past decisions. That's why you feel stuck, because you're not just funding your life, you're funding your old life too. Part 6, the paycheck-to-paycheck loop. Here's the cycle. 1, you get paid. 2, you pay bills. Point 3, you spend what's left. Point 4, you wait for the next paycheck. No investing, no saving, no progress, just survival, and over time, that messes with your head because deep down, you know you're working hard, but you're not getting ahead. That's one of the most frustrating feelings in the world. Part 7, what actually fixes this? All right, so how do you break out? Not with some get-rich-quick nonsense. Real solutions. First, awareness beats income. Track every dollar, not to restrict yourself, but to understand your habits. Second, stop upgrading your life too fast. When your income goes up, Your lifestyle shouldn't match it immediately. Give yourself breathing room. Third, build a gap, the difference between what you earn and what you spend, that gap. That's your power. Fourth, kill high-interest debt. That's priority number one, because interest is silently stealing your future. Fifth, start investing early, even small amounts, because time matters more than amount. Part 8. The real truth. Here's the truth nobody tells you. $60K isn't broke, but it's also not freedom. It's the middle, and the middle is dangerous because it feels comfortable enough to stay stuck. That's why people stay there for years, not because they can't grow, but because nothing is forcing them to. OUTRO. If you feel broke making $60K, you're not alone, but now you know why. It's not just about how much you make. It's about how you manage, think, and move with money. So here's my question for you. What's one expense you know you need to cut? Drop it in the comments. And if this video made you think differently, hit that like button, because the more people understand this, the less people stay stuck.